I mean, a lot of people come on the show and they're saying, I'm doing this because it's always been a love for me, but to provide for someone and to take that extra responsibility on, that is phenomenal. I mean, that is something not a lot of people would be able to do. But you said in the book, if success is based on desire, how is genuine desire and goals setting? Like, do you find that a lot of men that come to you don't have a true genuine desire for their goals? They don't know what they want from life. How do you get athletes to buy into their goals, to find their true why in life?
So finding your why is the first chapter of my audio book, The Red On Revolution. And in regards to your question, finding your why and then acting upon it are two very, very different things. A lot of people want shit. Not a lot of people want to go out and get it though. And that's the difference between people. And predominantly that comes back down to your why. If your why isn't strong, and if you like the idea of something, that's not as strong as I have to perform here or my sister doesn't eat. Who's winning in that, me. I'll win every single day of the week in that because my why is much stronger. Don't get me
Definitely.
wrong, there's other variables that play a factor into that, but finding your why is only the first step. Acting upon it is the second, the most important. And that's where we really see true people come through. And the way in which I do that is I never call anyone I work with a client. So for those, if anyone's in the personal training or coaching business, I don't have any clients. I have zero clients. I have athletes. And that doesn't matter whether you are a sporting athlete, a tactical athlete, whether you've never trained in your life. If you work with me from this day forward, you are an athlete. Now act accordingly. That kickstarts something. It changes the mindset. It just changes the philosophy on coaching. And what it does, it drives results because people start thinking the way they are. If I treat you like a client and you pay me a service and you get on and you crack on, you do what you need to do, there's your program, we're going to fall out. It's never going to be sustainable. We'll get to a certain amount of growth, but we'll never find that biological tipping point. And at some point, we're going to fall off. But if I treat you like an athlete and I develop you and I train you and I teach you, and every single day it's all in regards to developing you, it's what's known as perpetual growth, beating the person you used to be, you're going to keep competing with yourself. Then all of a sudden you start thinking, acting, eating, drinking like an athlete, socialize like an athlete. Everything you do is in regards to being a better version of you. That's what athletes do. And that's what I try and do is to change their mindset. I find someone's why, I work out exactly who they are, and then I build pathways as if they are an athlete to bridge the gap between who they are now and where they want to be. Very simple process.
Because that's what I loved about the book. It was the focus on individualized programs. It was your own personal battlefield. It was, we're doing this together. It's your goal. It's your focus rather than you see these cookie cutter promos that they're giving out. And it's I think you said in the book about The Rock um, and Piers Morgan doing star jumps to a Joe Wicks program. What's the benefit of that? And I love how you go into the book and you explain it in so much detail. And there's such you cover such a wide range of things, but it's that philosophy of you're not going to get anywhere unless we give you what you need for your goal. You reverse engineer it and you work back. Is that the kind of standard mindset that you see clients initially failing with? It's the I can't start a program until Monday, or no, I see this and it's a flashier move, so I want to be doing that because it looks better than the actual stuff that'll work for them.
Well, the human demographic's changing whereby people want shit yesterday. Not many people want to work for it.